What is up, everybody? Welcome on into Big Play, Big Bets. We got the big hats on. It's all presented to you by Tipico Sportsbook. I'm Nick Pedone. He's Big Play Dave. Special guest picker in studio, Mr. Ted Ginn Jr. What's up, Teddy G?
I'm good.
Teddy, I think we need some new intro music, man. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
It's like doo-doo-doo-doo.
yeah, we gotta get it, get a little beat.
I tell Dick that every week. Still rocking.
It's supposed to
Still
be
going
because
with
it's
it.
supposed to be kind of like tongue in cheek. Like it's supposed to be kind of funny.
So we're scrapping it next week. Producer Ryan, we're getting a new song next
I'm
week.
upset you guys don't think it's fun.
Give you a little intro.
There we go.
All right. All right, so we're going to actually start things off with our Buckeyes. They're 20-point favorites at home, 4-0 against undefeated 5-0 Maryland. 95% of money on Tipico Sportsbook right now. You know where it's at. We're in the Buckeye State, and 95% of bettors are backing the Buckeyes. Dave, how do you feel about this 20-point spot here?
I don't love it. I mean, OSU, sorry. I think that OSU is going to win the game, but 20 points is, I know McCord's like starting to ramp it up. They're looking a lot better, but 20 is a lot of points against 5-0.
Ted,
what do you think?
I hope they come out and get the spread. We come across and do big things coming off a bye week. So I think we should score 21 points.
Yeah, I like Ohio State covering that 20, Dave. So Dave's on Maryland covering that. I think Ohio State easily kind of rides that momentum of what they did against Notre Dame and parlays that, if you will, into a nice 21-point dub against Maryland.
Ted, do you think they're gonna come out strong after the bye?
Yeah, Maryland hasn't played anybody.
And we're at home.
Yeah.
We're at home. We get all our guys back. We're healthy. We're going to come out on our routine. We're going to get to moving. I think by halftime the game should be really over. You know what I'm saying? With us having a great bet ahead.
I like it. I like it.
By at least 14, 17, and then once the second half come, we put another 14 and hold them to another
3.
8.
Maybe I'll bet Maryland at halftime when they're down like 50-0.
Yeah, exactly.
Live bet is always the best bet. So,
That's right.
Go check in and get your live bet on. Don't wait till the end of the game. Get that midday money. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's head to the Red River rivalry in Texas.
Nailed it.
Third-ranked Texas against Oklahoma. 2 undefeated teams. Texas 5.5-point favorites in this game. Dave, could the Sooners pull an upset, or is Texas really back?
So Baker's the guest picker in this game, right?
He is.
Is that College Game Day?
College Game Day.
Oof.
He's the celebrity guest picker.
Baker?
He's going with Oklahoma.
I see this again. Oh, man.
Teddy, what do you think about that game? OU, Texas, Texas.
I'm going with Texas. I've always been a Texas fan. We had a great rival when I was in college, with Vince Young.
Oh, yeah.
And them guys. So, where is it at? Is it at home? Or
It's
where?
in Texas, yeah.
Oh, so you got to go down there and come on down that hill and get on into that little pit that they got. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen them coming out. The quarterback is pretty high rated.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to come out and put on another performance. But Oklahoma is very, very talented. They come to play in big games. So the 5-point spread, I really see it. But, I see them really, winning by a touchdown.
All right, I'm with Teddy. We got to go with our boy, Boobie Gibson, Texas, hook 'em. Sticking with Boobie on this one.
And then that makes me a little bit nervous because we're going for the clean sweep. I got Texas too. 97% of money on Tipico is on Texas with us. There's a lot of believers out there in the horns.
Now, Teddy, if you want to go against Nick in any show, you just slam like this. We got a button, fade Pedone button.
Okay.
Just hit that because he's not very good at betting.
Oh, man.
I'm a little bit of a jinx.
Ryan, do we have there it is. Do we have our records? I know I was out last week, but what are me and Nick head to head?
Yeah, so
Is your mic on or no?
9.
That's all right.
I was 9-5-2 last time we were both in here. You were 8-6-2 last time. So I got one game on you last time that we were in here. We'll see how it shakes this week.
All right.
Let's go to Louisville, 25th ranked team in the nation, 5-0. They're 6.5-point dogs at home against Notre Dame. What are we thinking for this one? Because obviously Notre Dame was able to bounce back and get that dub against the basketball school. Do they do it again?
Shout out to Sean Crawford, Teddy Ginn Jr. in the Huddle Show.
Yeah.
Notre Dame. I don't like Notre Dame, but I'm going to go with them there. I'll stick with Sean in this one. After the Buckeye loss, they're starting to bounce back. I think they win that game.
I mean, I'm going with Notre Dame too. They was really rolling against us at Ohio State. You know, we just was a bigger powerhouse and a bigger team. Sorry to say that, Sean. But they came back last week. They got their run game going. They bounced back. Marcus Freeman came out. The defense played tough. They played tight. I see them really going in there at home, right?
Yeah.
I see them really going.
No, they're on the road. They're 6.5 road favorites.
Road favorites.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think they could go in there and get it done.
I really see them winning. You know what I'm saying? 6.5. I don't really know. You know, sometimes you can flip that bet around. And,
yeah.
Go -4 or -3 or something like that.
Little alternate spread action.
Secure a win. But I do see Notre Dame winning that one.
I'm going to go Notre Dame -6.5. Just far and away a better team. Sam Hartman, real deal.
Are we consensus so far?
So far,
That's not
we're
good.
all picking the same.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ted and I may be a little bit more confident in you than with Ohio State covering that 20. But other than that, we're in lockstep. And I think we probably will be here too, as Coach Prime in Colorado will travel to Arizona State. They're 1-4. For this game, guys, 99% of money on Tipico is on Colorado. There are still so many believers in Coach Prime bouncing back out there. I'm one of them. I think he wins this game. Teddy's talking about his alternate spreads to protect yourself in that last game in Notre Dame. I might do the opposite in this game. I might take Coach Prime and take more. I think he wins this game by at least 10 in Arizona State.
1% of people out there are idiots. I'm not going against Coach Prime.
Not in this one. Not in this one. And it's a bounce back week for him too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to come out and put himself back into the polls, put his kids back on the map. You know, so he's gonna come out and it's gonna be a highlight type deal. But like I said before, you know, I play around with it a little bit and make sure that I get the right number so I secure my bet.
Absolutely. Straight ahead, we are going to lock in our NFL Week 5 lines. Don't go anywhere.
Parlay it up.
Slap me 100 on there.
Welcome on back into Big Plays, Big Bets. I'm Nick Pedone. He's Big Play Dave. We have celebrity guest picker Ted Ginn Jr. in the cut with us as well. What is up, Ted?
What's up? I just want to know. I'm Big Play Teddy.
Big Play Teddy G.
Yeah, Big Play Teddy G. 19, baby.
Love it. So
good work.
So we are going to quickly go through the week 5 of the NFL season.
Let's do it.
Dave, our brownies are on the bye, so we got Ted in here with us at the end of the show. He's going to cook up a little something special for you guys, so you don't want to miss that little prop bet action, if you will. We'll start in London, where the Jaguars, they're 2-2. They're 5.5-point dogs in this game, and they stayed across the pond as they were just there last week. They will host the Buffalo Bills in this one in London. I think the Bills, far superior team. Jags have been so strange to me this year. They were one of the hottest teams in the AFC coming out. I'm going to take the Bills in this one to cover
What's the record for Jacksonville at home in London?
At home in London?
That's London's team. I think they're 500 in London.
Okay.
Which is surprising to me. I'm not going against the home team.
They are. They're 5-5 in London.
Yeah,
time.
the London Jags.
That they stayed over there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now their body is used to it.
What's the longest trip you took in your playing days?
I stayed there for a week.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I went to London with Miami, San Fran, and New Orleans.
No kidding.
I went 3 times.
Did you like doing that?
Yeah, I mean, for that week, it all depends on how they take you. So it's either they take you on a Thursday and bring you back Sunday, or they take you right after a game on Sunday. And you stay out there for a week.
Okay.
And then you come back that Monday morning. But usually you come back on your bye week. So that's kind of ironic that the Jags was out there. I don't know if they went out there and played or there was that bye week and then they played.
Yeah, I feel like they should just stay there.
That's tough. But in the same sense, with the other team coming in, it all depends on how they travel. Is it a 3-day travel or was it a week travel?
Yeah.
That's how it depends on how they bounce back with their sleep.
All right.
Yeah. Bills are road tests. Remember the snow they used to have to deal with last year? So, yeah, I'm going with the Jags in that one.
All right, you guys are on the Jags. I'm on Buffalo. Let's head to Pittsburgh. Little AFC North showdown for everybody here in the Northeast Ohio area. The 2-2 Steelers against the 3-1 Ravens. Steelers are at home, but they're 4.5-point dogs on their home field. 88% of money on Tipico Sportsbook right now on Ravens money line. Kenny Pickett, however, is medically cleared for this game and should start.
Okay. Does that help him that much?
Trying to talk you into it a little. I mean, we heard that a guy was medically...
12% of people are idiots.
Yeah, I agree. Ravens -4.5 all day for me.
Yeah, I mean, they look good against the Browns.
They do.
Their defense looked really good.
And that was without a ton
I'm
of guys.
not a believer in the Steelers this year. I think they're garbage.
I got one question. What is the record in the division?
So the Ravens... So what do we got here? We got Ravens are 3-1. Steelers are 2-2. Ravens beat Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Steelers beat us.
Steelers beat us. So there's 2 wins for them. Shoot. Who else have they played in the division?
Cincinnati. Have anybody played Cincinnati?
The Ravens are 2-0 in the
Ravens
division.
Ravens are 2-0.
And Steelers are 1-0 in the division.
1-0 because they haven't had another.
I'm going with the Steelers.
Really?
Wow.
Plus 4.5. Yeah. Why?
It's a must win.
Yeah.
And I put a loss on Ravens, and I get a win. Now it's a 50-50 game when we see them again.
Okay.
I'm still in the hunt. I'm still in the fight.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I like it. Let's head to Miami, one of your former teams, Ted. The Dolphins 3-1. They're 12-point favorites at home, Hard Rock Stadium, against the New York Giants and Daniel Jones. I know I usually am not big spread guy on the show. Whenever I see that big number, 10, 11, 12, I usually back away.
See, I love
not in this
that.
spot. I think Miami is totally good enough to win and cover this game against New York. New York, what they just showed us in primetime, it was not pretty. I think the Dolphins roll here.
See, well, I'll always flip it. So if it's plus 12, I'll buy that to like plus 19. And then I'm in it for like a lot of the game. Like I just want to be in it for the majority. Teddy's looking at me like you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But plus 19 Giants.
Giants really showed us what they showed us last time out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is a rebuild game. You know, Miami riding high. You know what I'm saying? So I would take Miami, but I would take it to where we're winning by 8.
Okay.
Okay, so buy it down. Yeah.
I would
Yep.
dub down on that just because we thinking what we seen, what you seen from New York Giants, what Miami has been doing this year. Tyreek want to be the #1 receiver in the league. You know, you got Robbie over there. He's going for different passes and different things like that. Like they have a great guy in Mostert. You know, Tula has something to prove.
So fast. They have Teddy Ginn speed on that team.
They do. You know what I'm saying? With Wallow and, you know, you got so many people that's there. It always seemed like it's going to be like a blowout. You know what I'm saying? New York Giants going to come in. They're going to have their heads on right. They're going to try to change their dynamics of what they showed on Monday night.
Yep.
So I say they winning. That's my first team now. But I think by 8, 7, 8.
Okay, so
All right.
Dolphins -6. You're feeling pretty good.
Yes.
All right.
Wow, this has really turned into the alternate spread edition of Big Play, Big Bets. Let's head to Indy, where the 2-2 Colts are underdogs on their home field against the Tennessee Titans, who are 2.5-point favorites on the road. I don't really know what to make of this game. I haven't picked a dog yet, I don't think, so I think this is the spot where I'll do it first.
Okay.
Give me the Colts.
I'm actually surprised they're a dog.
Yeah.
At home, 2.5. That Titans just look not very good. Nah.
They just beat
Not
Cincy,
very
though.
good at all. Yeah.
But Cincy going,
Cincy looks even
Cincy level
worse.
is down right now.
Oh, man. I don't know. Nick, you're going.
I'm going with the Colts.
Teddy, do we go with Vrabel?
Yeah.
Do we go against Nick on this?
Defense kind of win games. Now, this is one that I would bet separately. I wouldn't put in my parlay
Yeah.
because it's so of a iffy. You might go with this one, and that one hit. You see how they got us only a 2.5
Right.
spread. You get what I'm saying? This one right here, I wouldn't even put it in a parlay. I would just say,
We're skipping it. Skip
skipping
it.
it.
Throw it out. We're
that's the
done.
one that's gonna mess us up.
Little tidbit on this game. 89% of money is on Tannehill under 1.5 touchdown passes. That just kind of speaks to the ineptitude of that passing
That's
offense
fair.
right now. Not very good.
Don't put him on a parlay. Please. That's what they telling you. No parlay action.
There we go.
Let's head to Foxborough, where the 2-2 Patriots are in a pick'em with the New Orleans Saints. Pick your winner in this one, guys. I don't know that I have any faith in the Patriots for the first time ever.
How could you bet on Mac Jones?
After what I've seen recently, I can't. Like how you were saying you were surprised for the spread in the last game, and I was too, that the Colts were underdogs. I'm surprised that this is a pick'em. I'll take Derek Carr on the road all day.
Mac Jones has the yips. Remember like Chuck Knobloch and like John Lester, like they couldn't throw it to first? He's done a couple like little dunk passes. They're like 5 yards off. I can't bet on Mac Jones. I'm going with the Saints.
Ted.
Well, you know I'm going with the Saints. And Derek Carr is coming back off an injury.
Yep.
Right? So there's another.
I like Derek Carr.
There's another must win. You know what I'm saying? We 1-3 right now.
Yep.
We 1-3. Defense been playing, kind of lights out, but in the same sense we ain't had the offense to kind of back us up, But I say Saints with Marshawn Lattimore getting a pick.
All right.
I like it.
I like that.
I like it. Let's head to Detroit. Dan Campbell's Lions, 10-point favorites at home against the winless Carolina Panthers. I'll take Detroit here, too.
I like how we're going through this list and literally like almost halfway through we could be like, oh, and Teddy Ginn's team. Oh, and Teddy Ginn's other team.
Well, I've been around this league for a while.
Yes.
6 different stops, So I have my fun. I have my joy, and I know how important it is to go out and play every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really have betting. We had fantasy points that you.
Oh yeah.
So it's a whole total different swing right here.
Did you pay attention to any of that when you were playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to. That was the number one thing. You want to go out. You got people calling you, man. I need a touchdown out of you. You starting people tried to cheat. To make sure, are you playing today or are you not?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you get all the little roughs and the bluffs, you know what I'm saying, to try to see, what's going on. But I mean, I think it's the joy of the game for the fans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying it, and I'm a fan now. So I love to go out and put these parlays together and try to make me a couple dollars. But if not, it's just the joy of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Panthers, I don't want to call it a get right game because they're definitely not right, but 0-4, can they get their first win?
We need a first win. We really need a first win. So that's another one I'm going to stay away from a parlay with. Because that is one of my teams, and it's hard to go away from one of your teams. But right now, it definitely is a must-win for them.
All right, let's keep the alternate spread going. I'll go Panthers plus 17.
Okay, no blowout. No blowout.
Right?
I like
In it the whole time.
I would have went Panthers plus 7.
Really?
Okay.
So it's wait, what is it?
It's Lions
Panthers
minus
plus 10.
plus 10, yeah. All right.
All right.
Let's head to Arizona. The 1-3 Cardinals are 3-point dogs at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. America is still betting on the Bengals. 91% of money on Tipico on Cincinnati money line.
That makes sense.
Makes
man.
sense.
You had they Cardinals quarterback came out with a bar on. Who's gonna play against that?
I'm staying away from this game.
It's that too. That's another one. Don't put on your parlay. Do not do it. And if you do, go weigh it up some other way. You know what I'm saying?
Nick, who are you going with?
I got Cincy
You're going Cincy?
on the road, yeah.
I like it though.
Yeah. I hate to keep agreeing with you.
I know it's dangerous. You
But
got
it's only 3 points. I like that. I'm with you.
All right, let's head to LA. The Rams are 4-point dogs on their home field at SoFi against the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. And it almost feels like the Eagles are getting a little bit of disrespect. Despite that undefeated record, a lot of people are looking for them to play a complete game.
Cooper Kupp game.
Out of the IR and activated for this matchup. I'm going to go ahead and take the Eagles with this -4. I usually hate doing that when a team flies from one side of the country all the way to the other side of the country to then win and then cover. 4 points is 4 points, though. They're going to win this by more than a field goal.
Oh, man, I'm with you again. I hate it. Teddy, what do you think? Eagles -4 at LA.
I like Rams.
Okay.
Okay. There's a little upset special.
That's a trap game.
All right, Cooper Kupp
That's a
back.
trap game.
I like it. Let's go to U.S. Bank Stadium. The Minnesota Vikings are 3.5-point dogs on their home field against the Kansas City Chiefs. We haven't had word if Taylor Swift is going to attend this game. I'm shocked that there's been no update. We've seen nothing but it. So for there to be just no word on it, it almost feels a little too quiet for me, despite all that. How about this? What if this happened? You know how the league is so they're so focused on this Taylor Swift storyline right now, and they're 2-0 in games where she's there. What if they lose this one because she's not there in Minnesota, and then they could go full turn ahead? I could be conspiracy guy, and then she's at the rest of the games, and then the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
I wasn't even listening to him. I heard Taylor Swift, and I just zoned out for a while.
I heard it. I believe in the conspiracy too because I had Beyonce at 2 halftime shows in the Super Bowl, and I'm 0-2. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm a football player and it's a repeat type deal, well, we need Taylor there today, Kelsey. Okay, go and kiss her and make up. Give her a ticket to the booth so we can go 3-0.
So when you went to that second Super Bowl, or before that, when it was announced it was Beyonce, what was your reaction?
Oh, man. Again, I got to get her. I love her now. No shade. I love her. But she turned the lights out on me in New Orleans in the Harbaugh Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you already get another, 45 minutes at halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she came out, did her thing, and lost that one. So please get Taylor there.
All right.
If Taylor's there, I'm going with Kansas City. She's not there, I'm going away.
I'm going to do the same thing. Dave.
A consensus. I'm rolling with that. Yes.
All right, let's
Absolutely.
head to Denver, Mile High, the Broncos versus the Jets. I don't know what the hell to make out of this game, and I don't think the people do either. 64% of money on this game is on Jets money line.
That's New York.
2.5 road dogs.
I like Robert Saleh.
Against Sean Payton?
Sean Payton hasn't looked very good.
No, he hasn't. He has looked confused. He has looked very confused.
Jets. Jets. I
Yes.
hated that at Miami. I'm going at them.
Yeah, I'm going Jets
with
as well. Nick?
Whoa, I'm going completely different. Broncos country. Let's ride. I can't
Oh,
believe that I'm doing it. I haven't done it yet this
Only
year.
thing I like in Colorado is prime. And a steak.
Let's head to Sunday Night Football. The 49ers, undefeated, 3.5-point favorites at home against the Dallas Cowboys. This should actually be a very good primetime game. I'm looking forward to this. 89% of money on Tipico Sportsbook right now on 49ers money line. So the people are back in the favorite, back in the Niners. I'm with them. I got Niners minus 3.5. Just too much star power for me. Deebo Samuel.
19.
Ryan, give it to me. Fade Pedone. I'm fading Pedone on this one. Cowboys look legit this year. Dak Prescott, I think he's underrated. I think they go out and beat the Niners.
I feel like Stephen A. Smith sitting here.
I feel like Shannon Sharp. I don't like the Cowboys at all.
No?
Nah. 49ers.
I like it. Let's go to Monday Night Football. The Raiders are at home, and this is another pick'em against the Green Bay Packers. This is a weird game, guys, because Jimmy G should be back. The Packers have been up and down. The Raiders have been up and down, probably a little bit more down than up. I don't really know who to pick here, I'll be honest.
I've got no feeling. No feeling at all on this one. Packers, Raiders.
Teddy, save us. Save us.
I'm going Raiders.
Okay, 1-3 Raiders.
I like it.
+1.
Green Bay didn't give me no good showcase last time they came out.
Yeah.
I love Love. You know, he's a smooth, intelligent young quarterback. But Jimmy G, you know, he still got something underneath him right now. He's still trying to prove to people that he's still somebody around here.
Yep.
And coming back out, playing on a Monday night, you know how important it is to get his team back into the 500 type category. This is a must win for them. This is a must showcase for Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? It's week 5. We're going to week 6, and if you're trying to be a playoff team, then somewhere down the line we got to turn it around right here. So 4-0 teams, they're good, but they're kind of scarce to me. 1-3 teams, I really see like got a wild dog in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where they know where they went wrong at, some of the things that they don't know. I mean, they know that where they went wrong, some of the things that they done been doing wrong, and now if we just do the little things, we become who we're supposed to become.
Put it in the parlay.
Did he just talk us through the Raiders? I think he just talked me into the Raiders 1-3. I love it.
All right, Raiders across the board.
We're going to wrap this up with a little bit of fun for your Sunday, and we are going to have Ted pick a player from each and every one of his former teams to score a touchdown. Now, obviously, the Bears.
It's going to be a 19-team parlay.
For sure.
Obviously, the Bears played on Thursday Night Football. DJ Moore scored enough touchdowns for 3 weeks, so we could omit the Bears. We'll start things off here, Teddy, with the Miami Dolphins. Give me a player.
Tyreek Hill.
All right, we got Tyreek Hill, anytime touchdown scorer. Let's go to the San Francisco 49ers. Give me a player.
You know, I got to go with Debo.
All right, Deebo Samuel rocks that number 19.
19, you know, keep the 19 rocking.
Who's faster, you or Debo?
Me.
That was quick.
And I got I'm gonna ride him here with my Debo bike too. I got one too, so he ain't the first one with it. And it's red with a cream seat, you know. So, you know.
All right, let's head to Carolina. Teddy, give me a player on the Panthers.
Thielen.
Another number 19.
19 baby.
Wow, all 19s.
You know it.
Let's head to Arizona. Give me a player on the Cardinals.
You know, this was a little tough, you know, but I'm gonna go with Jimmy Connor.
Okay, little running back action in here.
I like that.
I like that too. Head to the Saints.
My boy, my guy, Chris Olave.
Okay.
You know, he's been doing a lot of good things. You know, I watched him at training camp this year. You know, I tried to give him a couple pointers, and I see him going out. He catching that ball in front of his eyes right now, so I like that.
All right, cool. So we got Tyreek Hill, we got Deebo Samuel, we got Adam Thielen, James Conner, and Chris Olave. Anytime touchdown scorer parlay.
Yes, I like that.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Big Play, Big Bets. Huge thanks to the legend, Ted Ginn Jr., for joining us up on the set. Make sure that you guys go download that Tipico Sportsbook app right now before these games kick off. When you do, use promo code BIGPLAY150. When you deposit $50, you're going to get $150 back of bets on us, plus a $30 dog pound bet to use when the Browns get off this bye week against the San Francisco 49ers next week. Until then, I'm Nick Pedone. He's Big Play Dave. He is Ted Ginn Jr. We will see you next week.
We out.